I don't know if this is working. I really don't. I have a new layout. So I'm just kind of going to be testing some things. Okay, kitty kitty. I'm going to be testing some skin, like putting together models and skins and stuff for a live stream I might be doing tomorrow. I really don't know if I really don't know if I'm gonna be live streaming tomorrow, but I might be live streaming. Alright, so I'm just gonna put together the Jakal and Lumi models right now. Ignore all these models I have. I'm using from that. Alright, I'm gonna be doing that. Tomorrow I might be doing a live stream about me trying to learn how to animate. So that might be interesting. I also don't know how fast or how slow this is, so any input on, if you tell me if you can hear me or anything, would probably be good to know, because I'm actually I'm just starting this for practice. So let me know if you can hear me. Bleh. Yes, I use the Tails model. Whoa. Coleslaw always laughs at that. Type in something to her. Coleslaw always laughs whenever the models end up inside each other like that, because it is kind of silly looking. And what I do is I'm going to grab his tail. I'm going to replace it with a new tail. This is how I put together this model. Alright, and now got that. But we're going to need to get rid of one of the tails. I usually get rid of the left tail by shrinking it. And then I kind of rotate this tail. And try to line it up right. Whoa. Let me know how slow or fast this is, or if you can hear me. If not, I might try a different time, like different try. This is just practice. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so I've pretty sure got this lined up. Yeah, no I don't. You can still see that part. I'm using a actual mouse this time. Ugh. So I'm trying to get used to this. Okay. A little lower. Good. And what I'm gonna do is to create Lumi, I'm gonna go ahead and rename this to Jackal. And this one will let me know Jackal tail. I tend to put proper names to things for some reason. And I'm going to copy and paste. And I'm going to do the same thing with the tail. And I'm going to rename Jackal 2 to Lumi. And rename that to Lumi Tail. And what that did was it spawned another one like that. There's actually a reason I spawned those two things. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna actually. Bleh. Okay, oh, well, that's gonna sound really bad in a second. Ooh. Okay, bleh. I'm gonna do this. I want to make sure that anytime I move Jackal, the tail's gonna follow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna root his pelvis, and I'm gonna grab the pelvis and drag it to the root transform of the tail. And you don't want to do that the other way. Like you would think you could grab the root transform and drag it up, but you don't want to. Whatever you want a thing to be attached to, you would generally grab that one. So if I grab his pelvis, the tail should follow. And I didn't do this before because now I can go ahead and do it with Lumi. Pelvis to root transform. And we got that. Alright, so they're partially set up for the tails. I'm going to go ahead and, well, I'm not going to exactly do too much. Just going to move Jackal over here for a second. And Lumi over here. Alright. Be a sheep. I'm sheepish. I'm also very ashamed of that. I'm going to set this to Lumi's skin. Look how pretty she is. And a difference between Jackal and Lumi's skins would be the eyes under the eye patch. Lumi has an eye, so she has her yellow eyes. Jackal, though, because he doesn't have an eye, his eye is blank. It's white. And the reason that is that I'm going to grab the eye in a second, right here, and get rid of it. Now there's no eye in there. I'm also very, very cold. might also be getting sick, but I got this. Alright, another thing is Lumi's hook is smaller than Jakal's. She's generally also smaller, but I'm just gonna go ahead and leave her size the same. Oop, blah! Wah! That scared the crap out of me. Okay, so what I'm gonna do about the tails is I'm going to adjust them. I'm going to go ahead and color Jakal's tail. Alright, and for Lumi's, I'm gonna go ahead and do that one. Alright, now to also make this tail theirs, I'm gonna click on that one and stretch the tail a bit. Mostly stretching the middle part and the end. And typically I like to test and see how long the tail is by having it go to the floor. Like that. Alright, once I actually finally get these things done, they'll finally have a permanent thing. Otherwise I have to constantly redo these over and over again. Alright, for Jakal, he's got a longer tail than Lumi. It is a stretched tail, that's really all it is. Alright. Okay, so these guys are ready right now. This is just a setup. Anyone that watches this will figure out what I'm gonna do tomorrow, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and move Jakal to the background. And I'm gonna move Lumi. I'm not really gonna pose them. If anyone wants, I'll talk about the skins that I made. These skins myself. I actually did the time to color them and everything. I changed texture files, and they are not that I'm not going to give anyone these textures. These are mine for Dying Fright specifically. So these are not they're not improved. I don't really like when people say improved textures because it's kind of offensive to the person that first made the original textures. They worked hard. So I prefer different rather than improved. And they're just like styled a way that I like. Now I'm gonna work on Usagi and Pierre. I'm not really used to having an actual mouse, so it's kind of hard for me to do these things. Okay, so I'm gonna name this one Usagi. Okay. And we're going to name the second one Pierre. Okay, and I'm not even going to really change the actual things. I'm just gonna go ahead and do their skins, you know? But, oh wait. I'm gonna not copy. Whatever. I'm gonna paste again. And name this one Bonnet. Why am I naming that one Bonnet? I actually have a reason. Alright, so there's that one. Now it's gonna be in the middle. Usagi is going to be over here. I randomly got an accent. I don't know why. Okay. Alright, Usagi skin is going to be 1. Pierre is going to be 2. Bonnet is going to be 3. Done. Ta-da! Yep, I made a bonnet skin. It's designed after Sister Location's bonnet, but I changed a few things. I gave her a little streak on her nose and brown eyes. Because there's a lot of characters that have different colored eyes. You got